you should still want to start a union despite the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette getting shuttered. Let me explain. My name is Zach Frink. I'm a union organizer. I talk about unions and labor rights. So how did we get here? Workers at the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette went on strike starting in 2022. They returned to work in November 2025. The U.S. Court of Appeals ordered the company to resume bargaining a union contract. In response to that, the owners of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette announced that they would be shutting down the paper entirely come May 2026. Kim Kelly wrote a great article about this. I highly recommend you check it out. Just to recap, the company would rather break the law than negotiate a union contract. This shows how little companies think of their own employees. This shows how little loyalty companies show their own employees. Why does this mean you should still start a union? The vast majority of companies can't actually afford to shut down because of a union. Companies close for economic reasons. The vast majority of those companies are non-union. If the company really is in bad financial shape, let them prove it by opening their books at the bargaining table. If the company actually can't afford to shut down because of a union, then it shows they need to be properly taxed so they can't. Don't fall for this common scare tactic that's false. The workers were able to start a new paper called the Pittsburgh Union Progress. I hope that paper is able to be funded and sustained. I really hope the workers are able to find a better situation and a better employer that better suits them more than the Post-Gazette ever did. Remember, when you're starting a union, the company will really show you who they are. When that happens, it should further affirm the need to stand by your coworkers and not by the company. Solidarity forever.